Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your reading. We're going to start out by pulling your symbols first. This is going to be your reading about money, career, and success within what's coming your way within the next 4 weeks. And after the symbols, we're going to jump into your coffee cup. And at the end, I want to pull a month too. At the end, I'm going to pull some tarot cards to get clarity week by week energies. And we have also Oracle. Let's see what's happening with these. By the way, if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to go ahead, and hit subscribe. We have a crib here, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Would love to see that. It seems like there's something new. This can come as an idea. First, everything starts with the idea, the seed, and then it grows. We have here the moon changes in your life. We have full moon tonight. I don't know if it's affecting you. Moon affects me like 100%, the full moon, and just really like tires me down. Comment down below, let me know if you feel the same way. So that's why I couldn't post a couple days. And we have an elephant here. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. I feel like here, this moon's energy, full moon, is also affecting you. And this might be a sign that if you are feeling tired, you need to take a break, because it seems like you are starting something new. It is going to be a change. It's a good change, but it is going to take longer than you anticipate. So it's good to live the life rather than rushing into it and trying to accomplish everything at once, or maybe putting all your energy in it and draining yourself, because that's not the only thing. Even the moon can drain our energy. We have a cat here. It says a two-faced friend. I have many cats. I don't know how this is a two-faced friend, but this is how it's interpreted with these cards. It can be someone looking one way, acting another way. But cats are pretty much straightforward. Like, they come to you when they want to get pet and they want food. And they most of the time, they mind their own business. Like, this can be someone who's straightforward as well, okay? We have a broom here. New home, new attitude. Love to see that. And another thing here, we have a fair woman, new dealings or relationships with women with blonde, gray, or white hair. And December comes this month. December is the month of Sagittarius. And Capricorn, at the end, is the Capricorn. So this fair woman can be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn coming into your life. That can be the two-faced friend or someone we can call cats are minding their own business. I don't want to say selfish because it's not full descriptive, but this can be a person who has a nature of a cat. Third week timeline, there are 2 tears of joy falling outside of your heart or your home. And so it can be 2 different things, good things, news coming to you. I don't think they're going to be affecting your home, but they're going to be affecting your mood. They're going to be very good, like maybe resolutions of a situation here. We have a chunk of money showing up within the 3rd week, and I kind of saw like a silhouette of a musical note here. It can be something coming in, maybe something that is not really in your expectation coming in financially, that will lead you to go on a concert, just do something fun, and enjoy yourself. It can be something like that. Another thing I see here in the beginning of the 1st week, there's a llama on top of a hill here, and under the hill we have a crocodile. Llamas kind of symbolize resilience, and I feel like maybe there's a project in your hand. We have 2 little fish here. So this can be something that is going to start bringing small fishes into your life, small fish first, and then it is going to grow. But there's also some hidden crocodile. I feel like this can be about a paperwork that requires you to really look it up, research, and just be prepared for it. And it can be like something that is hidden. If you don't take care of it in the beginning, it can grow and it can become a problem. So if this is a new endeavor, if this is like a new home that you're buying, or you want to purchase something new, big, you need to really look under the hood, basically, really look into it. If there's anything else that you need to know, ask the questions. Don't be afraid of it, because it seems like it is going to have something big. The thing is, the best part of it, when you can figure it out earlier, it can be something that is also working out for you, that is actually serving you. We have 2 legal papers within the second week, and there's a pathway opening in between. Somebody's waiting for you here. Somebody might be offering you a contract or a pathway, or someone might be getting in touch with you and letting you know as about an opportunity. And it seems like that opportunity is leading you to a highway outside of your comfort zone. But this highway is a busy highway, okay? You can see here there are busy cars, maybe even like this kind of reminded me, if you ever seen the first model of Ford, it was like it kind of looked like a horse carriage, but not exactly that. Kind of reminds me of that. So this highway can be something that includes the old and the new, and it is busy. It has many people on there, but it's flowing. Okay, it can be a system that's working. It can be a streaming platform that you're going to jump on, which has many people, many different types of characters on there. It can be the business section that you're going to be creating something. For example, what came to me is the fabric. I don't know if you're designing fabrics, working with fabrics. It can be something like that. Okay. When you step into that environment, you realize when you go into a fabric store, there are many different types of fabric and designs and such, and in quality, and most of their manufacturers are different. Not everybody's producing the same thing. So it can be an area that you're going to find yourself into. You will be unique with what you create in that space. Okay, I see there's a volcano forming here. There's a fire burning in front of it, and there are many people inside of this volcano. We have a snake wrapping around your heart here, and there is also something. I see letter H. H can be George or Harry, can be the name of a city, Georgia, with H, like maybe Houston. Hungary is a country, Georgia is another country also. It can be places that you want to go, and there's a horseshoe in front of them, so there's some good luck waiting for you there. The snake wrapping around your heart is protecting it. Snake also shedding the old skin, and this can be maybe even just putting in your mind the idea of changing location or exploring. It doesn't have to be moving somewhere. Exploring new places is actually going to be very beneficial for you, okay? And this is going to really help you get that good luck with the horseshoe. I told you there's a volcano here. It's a big one, and there's something rising out of it. This is like a letter V forming. There are 2 people talking inside of it. This can be all about negotiations and communications happening, okay? And this is actually on top of this kind of patch of ground. This V is growing. It's a bush, basically. Kind of reminds me of like maybe even, not exactly, but like a pine tree. So I heard back in the day that when there's a volcano, it's actually the lava. If it dries out, it feeds the earth. And so when you plant something there in that earth, it grows in massive amounts. It is very like nutritious for the plants. So the volcano can be representing a passion that you have, but it might be fizzling out. However, it doesn't mean that this is actually going to end forever. There might be some other resource inside of it. You can pull this out of there and plant some new seed on top of it. Or maybe this is an area like planting a seed into a volcano dust, basically a lava dust, is something absolutely against the mentality of the volcano, because when it's first hot, it destroys everything. So this can be something that you have can turn into a growth opportunity if you can plant the seeds in the right time. The right time can be time of the day during your meditation. The right time can be the season. If this is maybe a literal thing that you're planting, can be the season, or the place where you are communicating with people, planting the seeds into their mind, or planting the seed into your mind so it can grow in a massive way. I see that there's clarity coming forward about this situation, what to do, maybe towards the end of the month, but it's about, first of all, focusing on to this thing, this passion, this fiery volcano. Maybe this is actually a very intense work environment that you're in, but now you're looking for something different. But what you have learned in that environment might be affecting the future outcome. Okay, let's see what's happening with your saucer. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I saw a whale right here, Pisces. Since you are a water sign, this whale can be symbolizing your energy, you really having a massive potential of growth. Your desire within the third flip, it started moving forward. So this can be something maybe requires you to try 3 times, or 3 different things are necessary. Maybe even finding 3 different resources is necessary. So 3 is the number here for you. 3 also symbolizes creativity, optimism, positive approach, creating, like helping you create your future that you want. We see someone standing here who has something, they're carrying something in their hand. Kind of reminds me of a baby bottle, and there's a baby right here. There's a masculine energy. Usually like the feminine energy feeds the babies, but the thing is, masculine energy is action. So if the baby is the project, the idea, the desire of having money or a new career, your masculine energy is the actions that you take, the inspired actions, the joyful actions, what you do in order to make it happen. And it seems like during this timeline for this reading, you are feeding the baby by taking action. That's how it is going to grow and bear results for you, okay? And I see there's also crescent moon here. Crescent moon can be symbolizing intuitive guidance, the gut feeling, or this kind of like inspirations coming to you day to day. And if you avoid them, this can take a while for this baby to grow. If you are receiving an inspiration but you're saying, I'm so busy right now, I cannot do that, or maybe you're getting invited to somewhere, that's also inspiration that we don't recognize, that the inspiration is calling you into that direction. Maybe somebody's inviting you out there somewhere, let's go get a coffee kind of thing. And in that environment, you might really feed this creativity, feed the baby. So following that is going to be important. The longer you take to follow that inspiration, it might take longer to grow this idea, this thing, okay? And I see there's someone here maybe playing golf, or they have something in their hand. They're older gentlemen. This can be an older gentleman in your life maybe that you're observing, you're looking at. That might be the distraction. Not the destruction, but the distraction that you have in your situation. That person might be causing the distraction. I keep saying destruction, guys. So this can be someone, now I'm starting to feel maybe a Scorpio with the Tower moment. Maybe they like to create destruction. And that's what they're trying to do. But their effect is so small. Maybe there is something that you're afraid of. There's someone that you're afraid of. You're thinking, they're going to come into this space. They're going to ruin everything that I have done. They don't really have much of an effect. You might be focusing on that. They're going to create a destruction. They're going to do something negative. But they're not that powerful. Maybe you're mentally putting a lot of like power to them. Okay. Let's see the week by week energies through tarot. That what you should be focusing on. Okay. I want to see these flipped. Let's see. We have Page of Pentacles. This is actually a good idea, executing a good idea with grounded attitude, with focus. But then the very overthinking self-doubt comes, and then you're moving on from that. So for some of you, you might have some doubt, okay? You might have a good idea, but you might have a doubt too. Or you might have a desire, but you're doubting that, oh, I'm not worthy of it. It's going to go away. Even if I buy it, I'm going to lose it. Or even if I start, I'm not going to be able to make it. Six of Swords can mean 2 things. Either you're walking away from the idea because of the fear, or you're bossing up with the Emperor energy and going towards a new calmer waters and leaving that worry behind, which I feel like here, when you do, you will be able to achieve success in that endeavor. Let's see the weekly energy. We have Five of Cups here, disappointment, regret, and glass half empty, seeing the worst. And but you also have a bridge here. You have 2 cups full and you have a castle waiting for you here. So the first week might start in a way that, oh, it's nothing is working out, everything is going to bad, it's not going to work out. Maybe you have that kind of attitude. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but you might also have someone like that, like a negative effect in your life, that you're copying their energy. So be aware, be mindful of your energy. Know that if that's you or somebody else, because what can happen is this can slow down. I'm not going to say it's going to stop your progress, but it can slow down your progress. What you can do in this moment is take a rest. This is through maybe meditation or a prayer. And the reset, look at the things from the bright side. That's what the Fool does. The Fool doesn't think that, okay, I'm going on this new journey and it's going to be terrible. The Fool says that I am the protected being of the creator of all that is always behind me, always protects me, always brings the right opportunities to me. But I feel like some of you are tired because of the end of the year. Maybe you didn't get the chance to rest. That's why you need to reset first. Do maybe even 10-minute meditation can be like a relaxing experience, and then start to see things from the bright side. The second week we have 9 of Wands, resilience, staying the course. Okay, that's very important. If this can also be the energy of being defensive, maybe trying to defend your territory. Maybe you're getting violated in the sense of like somebody's telling you, oh, it never works out. Kind of like maybe you're dealing with the Debbie Downer, so you need to build a wall. But another thing here, it says it's very straightforward. I feel like staying the course is very important. What we have here, 9 of Wands, is maybe you're tired. And I felt this with the 4 of Swords energy, 5 of Cups energy as well. Maybe end of the year you didn't get enough rest, but there's magic in seeing things through and getting things done. I told you with the masculine energy. So still keep moving forward towards your goal. The second week can be about, okay, even though I'm tired, I'm still going to have a plan. And if I cannot do it one by one, still I'm going to change the date on the plan and still have it on my to-do list, okay? We have here, when you do that, when you have that positive attitude, there's going to be opportunities coming your way. And I feel like that trust that everything is working out, energy will fill you up, okay? When I can tell you, I'm feeling like, I feel that same way too. Sometimes I feel despair, like the 5 of Cups. I feel defensive. I feel I need to do some things. I have to pushing. But there are times that comes to me as this inner voice tells me, you don't have to push. Everything is going to be fine. You're safe and protected. You're all good. And I feel like some of you, whoever's listening, that there are times that you heard that sound within you, okay? That divine voice spoke to you. So the third week can be the time to start hearing that voice, that deep within you. So that's when you hold the vision of the future that you desire and trust that the waves are actually going to be on your, like the wind is going to blow on your favor. This is actually going to bring the results that you desire, maybe even really fast results. Within the 4th week, we have Knight of Wands, exactly. Courageous, confident, enthusiastic. You will find that courage, you will find that enthusiasm, you will find the reason to go for, and also the confidence that, oh, it's already working out for me. I'm going to do what's necessary. It's already working out for me. And when you do, with that attitude, run towards your desire, yes, it will be working out for you, okay? Let's see what the Oracle has to say. And then I'm going to pull an affirmation, which is about the attraction, how we attract things, the opportunities, or maybe being in the right place in the right time. We have here regeneration, which I love that. I told you that I saw like this volcano, and in the volcano, I told you that you grow, that dry dust lava has a lot of nutrients, that you will grow new things. And this is what's exactly happening in your life as well. You can see the beautiful flower blossoming. So it seems like that fire that mold you or maybe upset you right now is going to turn you into or help you create this new thing. in your life. Okay, trust that energy is also something that is aligning other stuff for you. Maybe you don't realize. This can even be, even though this is a material reading, money, success, career reading. Maybe there is a breakup you're going through. And in that breakup, after you get over that sad part of it, you'll find that fire within you, that passion, that confidence will come back to you. Okay. Let's see the affirmation here. There's another bridge right there. I feel my way into faith one step at a time. So this is basically, I feel step by step that you bring back the confidence that everything you want already wants you as well. Okay. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to leave some more videos here for you to enjoy. And I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.